Okay, right now, we're down here, of course, at the OFC Professional League. Of course, the OFC. Wow, what a great game today. Your name is?
I'm David.
David, guys, is with us right now. And who are you supporting? The Solomon Island Kings, is that right?
Yes, of course.
Now, when did you come in to see the game? When did you come in?
40 minutes ago.
And when did you fly in?
In Melbourne City. Yeah, we came from Yarraville. We live in Yarraville, and we came here 4 years ago. Yeah, and then for now we came over to support our team, Solomon Kings.
They played quite well. They played quite well, actually. They're just missing that goal that you need right now.
Yeah.
What do you think the performance so far?
The performance was really good. Only thing, they have to utilize chances. They have to make use of whatsoever chances up front to get an equalizer, and then they have to eager for goals as well.
So the thing about the game today, what we're watching here, guys, right now is it is so intense. The game is so intense. It's so bang, bang, bang. Yes. What do you think?
I think they need to focus on the game, to focus on whatsoever the plan, and as I've said earlier on, they need to utilize chances.
Well, I tell you what, it's all opening up here for the Solomon Island Kings, of course, the Solomon Kings. What do you call your team? Yeah. What do you call them? Solomon Kings. We're coming back very shortly to see if there's a goal for the Solomon Island. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Back soon. Thank you. Okay, right now I have Joseph here from Solomon Island Kings. Is that right?
Yes.
So today's a big day for you. What do you think of the competition so far that you've seen?
Yeah, I think the competition have very, very in a high tension. Yeah. Now our team Solomon Kings has now reached the level that, especially in the OFC Pro League, and now it's on the table is on the third, and now we expect today's game is gonna be on a high tension.
Beautiful. And let me tell you, the supporters so far from Solomon Island Kings have been very vocal and passionate with their screaming and their shouting. We want to see this. Is it going to happen today too?
Yeah, exactly, 100%. We're gonna.
So is everybody visiting from the Solomon Islands, or everybody's from here too? It's a mixture of from here and from there.
Yeah.
So there's people from the Solomon Islands and people from Australia here, staying in Australia from the Solomon Islands. So it's a mixture of from there and from here. Is that right?
Yes.
Big community in Melbourne. Big community.
Yes.
Fantastic. Now, what we want to say is, can you give me? Now you're playing Fiji, right? Fiji,
yes.
Bula, and I have a bit of connection with Fiji myself. But the thing is, how do you see? Have you seen the other games?
Yes.
So what do you think?
On the other game that we played with Fiji, I think we lost the game.
Yes.
But now we think that we're gonna come back strong.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
We managed. I mean, we lose the first game, so this game we expect that something gonna be happening.
Changing today, a win for you guys.
Yeah.
And let me say, the weather feels like I'm in your country.
Yeah.
Feel the weather?
Just the same.
Same, the sort of beautiful
Yeah.
weather. It's fantastic. It's a good day today. So what we want to know is, can they do something for us now? Can they do something for us?
Yes. Okay. Come on.
Come on, guys.
Come on,
You've
boys.
got to do. Solomon!
Solomon, go.
Solomon! Solomon! Thank you, boys.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, boys. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Beautiful.
Fantastic.
Well,
Thank you.
fantastic.
Thank you very
Beautiful. Fantastic. Well, right now we've got Nick from New South Wales. Of course, Nick, now you've come down here checking out the games. What have you got in your shirt there? I can see something on there.
Well, it seems you asked about it. It's my podcast here, Nick's World of Football podcast.
Great little T-shirt, that one.
Yes.
Is that for sale or what?
It will be soon. This is just a sample. Just want to make sure we're sending, making the shirts with good quality and stuff. So,
Yes, exactly. I've seen this sort of stuff. But let me tell you one thing about this. What do you do?
I do a range of things. I run 2 official supporters groups. One is for La Liga, it's Real Club Deportivo Español, or RCD Español de Barcelona. That was founded that in 2007, and the other one is AFC Bournemouth, Sydney, AFCB Sydney. I founded that in 2012, so we've been running those 2 supporter groups for quite some time. And we do watch parties, all sorts of things. And I thought, why not start my own podcast and invite guests from both of those teams, former players, people in admin, all sorts of interesting guests. And also, of course, what happened, the OFC Pro League came about. I thought, I've always wanted to go to Fiji, so I thought I'd interview Nazia from Bull FC. That was done this year, beginning of this year. So
Fantastic. So you've seen it today? Well, actually, you were here yesterday.
I was, yes.
Of course, you had a tour around the ground and saw everything, which is fantastic. So you prepared for it yesterday. Today, the games are on.
Well, yeah, that was. I mean, coming down from Sydney and to have a rain-out game is a bit of a bummer, but.
It's on all week if you're here.
It's on. I was. That's it. I booked myself for 6 games. So yeah. So. But yeah, Bull FC is. I mean, it's only been half time, but look, they've only really made two to three dangerous incursions into the opposite side area, and with Hekari, I think Hekari is interesting because they've committed numbers up front on a number of occasions, and they just need to shoot. They just need to shoot like they did that the captain shot and got the goal in off the post. And he and Kaylee Ovre scored. He is fast, man. He is fast. Gets around defenders.
To me, he should be playing in Europe.
Yeah, let's give him. Well, he's played in MLS in Columbus Crew, and so I met his mum earlier today. So we were just chatting. Yeah. So
Barbados, they're from the whole family from Barbados. Yes.
Yeah, I have no idea where they live, but
definitely know the history. But what are you seeing today? I mean, this is fantastic. The first game you saw. Did you see the first game?
I was here for the Vanuatu versus Solomon Kings. I didn't expect Vanuatu to win. Solomon Kings started off strong, but they were, for me, they were a more physical team. But Vanuatu just grew into the game, and they took their chances. And I think they had about 4 goals disallowed for offside. It could have been a 5 or 6-0, but ended up 2-0. I spoke to the head of media, Daniel, before the game, and basically they were really happy with their first win and to get a clean sheet, because I think that last game was their first clean sheet, and so they got 2 clean sheets in a row. So could be the start of something.
Well, congratulations coming down, watching the games and covering stuff for your people as well. The game has started. We better get out there before we miss all the other action. Is that right?
And all the other goals too. Yeah.
Exactly. So I can see a lot of goals coming up. Thank
you,
Nick, and we'll talk to you soon sometime.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Now, I've got some gentleman here. Gentleman, I spoke to his father earlier, of course. Now, this is the goalkeeper of Auckland FC. Gee, it's amazing to talk to the dad and then talking to the son who's played. Mate, what goes through your mind when you actually are there, you're not getting many shots at goal at yourself? How do you... I spoke to Matt Acton the other day about that, and he says, well, Harry, wasn't much to do, but that saved us. How do you feel when you don't get a lot of shots at goal?
Yeah, it's a good question. I guess you got to try to keep yourself in the game somehow. I do it by talking a lot. I probably waffle way too much.
You have to if you're doing nothing.
But if I'm doing nothing, then that's the way
exactly.
I have to stay in the game, so that when I do get the 1 shot, the 2 shots, I guess I'm still alive and I'm still there. And
what are you doing? Like I said to Luke before about changing up and down, going from the A-League, 2 professional teams. That's unheard of, isn't it? The A-League, then you've got your competition, the Oceania Professional League. Are you building up to play A-League?
That's obviously the goal, being at Auckland, having the A-League team. But obviously I'm in the Pro League team. I'm also the goalkeeper coach for the Pro League, and I also coach the reserve team for Auckland. So I guess there's a lot on my plate at the moment. Of course, if the opportunity came to go to the A-League, you'd be silly not to take it.
Fantastic what you're doing.
There is also a lot going on behind the scenes.
And of course that shot that they shot that post, mate. I thought the post was going to break there for a sec. It was like a bloody torpedo. It looked like some kind of explosion or something.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you saw that coming through?
Well, I guess the actual first shot I saved, it's as a keeper you're expecting him to, I guess, hit it and smash it. So actually, then ones that sort of go a bit slower, a bit harder to deal with, especially when you dive, expecting it to be hit hard. And then I guess I just tried to get up as much as I could and saw him smash into the post, which, to be fair, if they had gone in, I think we probably would have been a bit unlucky with that. But that was in probably their 10-minute period where they got on top.
I saw that at the end, yes.
I guess the lightning break probably wasn't the worst thing in the world.
To help you guys out, too. Probably helped you guys as well.
Yeah, it gave us a bit of a breather and stopped their momentum.
Okay, and that, and I'm thinking to myself too, at the start of the game when you got that penalty as well, I'm thinking to myself, that's going to go in. Gee, what a save that was from that guy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was. As a keeper, you've always got to say it's a great save. I guess the outfielders are probably saying, was it the greatest pin? But as a keeper, you go the right way, you save it. It's a top save. So yeah.
So what's Luke like as a coach, just quickly?
I
know him.
I
know him, mate.
Yeah, I really like him as a coach. I worked with him last year in the reserves. So when he came over, he took the reserve team at Auckland.
He's fantastic, mate.
We spent a year together there. But yeah, no, I guess he's probably even gone up another level with us being full-time.
I'll tell you a little story. I know him right back to the Ollie Roo days, mate, when he was playing for the Ollie Roos. You should ask him about that game. Just a little story. Hey, coach, can you tell me about your Ollie Roo days? It's a bit of a joke. Well, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
No worries. Thank you very much. Thank you. What can I say today? What's happening down here at the home of the Matildas? Football S is here, and it's an amazing day. What's your name, sir?
My name?
Yes.
Peter, P6.
Peter's here, guys, right now. What do you think of the game so far? Tell me what's going on. How do you feel about the game so far? You scored 1 goal. Can you continue?
Maybe the game, I think another score more.
Small goal?
Yeah, more goal.
Jess Lofthouse scored the goal for you, an Australian player too, and the boys all around him are playing very well. So how do you feel so far about the game? Are the boys doing well?
I feel happy with this game.
All right, now,
Because,
I'm going to say one thing. One thing. Wait a minute, guys. One thing to all of you. I'm going to say this one, and you follow me, eh? Solomon Kings! Solomon Kings! Solomon Kings! Solomon Kings! I've lost it, mate. Come on.
Go, Son Kings, go!
Come on.
Go, Solo, go!
Unbelievable.
Go!
Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable scenes down here at the home of the Matildas, the Oceania Professional League. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Go Solo, go. Yep. Go Solo, go.
Thank you, boys. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Now, Roy, congratulations today. Of course, Bulla or Fiji is Bulla FC. Now, what a performance today by your players and yourself. I just want to say to you, are you sure you're 38 years of age? Because I tell you what, you've turned the clock back, and some of the stuff in the middle that you do there is unbelievable. The setups and everything that you do, the passing, you still got it there. What do you think?
Look, I'm just one of the leaders. I just try and do as much as I can for the team. Look, age is just a number for me. As far as I'm feeling well. So, but yeah, I'm just happy that we finally won, and the boys needed this confidence. So.
And I tell you what, you got that little striker there, who I'm talking about, Mr. Little Orvray. Unbelievable, isn't he?
He's a good guy, still young. We are just lucky that he's with us. And yeah, I think for a foreigner, he's humble, he's gelling well with the boys. And he's young and he got a hunger for goals. And today I'm just happy for him because in training, he's smashing those goals with left foot. And today was a screamer. So I'm happy for him. And hopefully can get more goals.
Now, towards the end of that half, that you that goal that you conceded, how did you feel with that goal? You were playing well. They just got one break, little mistake at the back, and that came through. How did you feel at that time?
I think, the goal, I lost the ball, so I'll take full, blame for that. But yeah, I think, it was just silly mistake. We were just 2-0 up, and then we tried to, lose concentration, which we talked before the game. But look, I think as a team, we knew PNG was a good side. Even the table doesn't justify them. But for us, we just keep believing in ourselves. 2-1, we know we can't let them in, and we have strikers who are faster than and them. So, but yeah, I think overall, no, we kept the discipline, and yeah, of course, 2-1.
And of course, I just want to say one thing that I heard on the ground, because I do speak some Fijian, by the way, and I'm going to tell you, and I did hear somebody say to me, now listen to everyone here, lakomai, lakomai. I know what that means. For you guys to talk like that and actually know between all of you that the other team doesn't know, it's good, because it's like you can understand each other. And that's a very good thing out there. You're gelling. It's called gelling.
It is, and there's a lot of other words that is confidential.
Well, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah,
I can't say.
Thank you.
Thank
you. So,
Io.
it's just game plan, and I'm just happy that we have a young squad. Everyone believe in each other. We pushing each other. Who's ever starting. There's a lot of players on the bench. Who's waiting for their chance. And I'm telling, look, if you get opportunity, just grab it with both hands. I'm just happy that some boys didn't play, but we have a strong squad. Whichever will take the next 11, I think we'll do a good job.
Okay. The next thing I'll ask you is, I've been telling players what's been going on. This is the last question, actually. You need to go. Let me say that you've been playing in different parts of the Pacific, the different weather patterns. How's that affected you? You understand what I'm saying? From New Zealand to Papua New Guinea. Now, you're going to go to Honiara. You're in Melbourne now. You're going to go to Honiara. So this would have been the coldest weather you've faced so far. Is that right?
Yes. And before warm up, the boys were already feeling the cold.
Oh my
but
God.
look, we knew, coming to Melbourne, we knew the weather going to be cold. For us, I think for you guys, it's not that cold. For us,
I'm
it's
sweating
freezing.
at the moment, sorry.
Yeah, but look, no excuses. We are playing PNG. They're also not used to this climate, so no excuses. As far as we win, that matters. So I'm just happy.
Well, all I can say to you is Vinaka Vaka level. So thank you very much for joining me today on Football S, and we'll talk soon one day.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank
It was
you.
a pleasure.
Yeah, Coach Aubrey, it's amazing to see you, because I have an infinity for the Caribbean people, because I have a band called the Caribbean Kings. And we play Calypso and all the stuff that you love to, but we're not here for that right now. This is amazing seeing you actually coach an island, a Fiji island. I actually lived there. I lived there myself, so I know both your side and their side. And the funny thing today was, whether you've learnt the Fijian language, I was hearing some of the players out there saying, lakomai, lakomai. You know what that means, don't you? Come on, let's go, let's go. So that was amazing, because they're actually giving signals to the players, and you may understand that too, Kelly, as well, huh? Because that's really good, because they're communicating in a way where the other team doesn't notice what they're saying. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think you have to use all the assets you have in your hands, all the tools, and we do use them. And the good news, as you said, is that our players, whether they're from Japan, from France or New Zealand, also learn the language, at least a few words, and we use this to our advantage.
Io. I do speak some Fijian, believe me. But you, my friend, this boy here, what planet are you from? Because the way you run and the way that you go about your game, I've been watching the OFC games, believe me, I've been watching you. How did you learn to run so fast? You've been doing the fitness stuff as a young boy, and through fitness and athletics as well, is that right?
Yeah, definitely. We did a lot of fitness work during preseason, and I have decent genes, because he can run himself. Yeah.
So your background from Barbados, of course. Where did you start in Barbados? At what club?
So I play for the Trinidad national team.
Oh, the Trinidad national team. Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, so
I'm kind of a globetrotter. I was born in France, grew up in the U.S. I lived in Trinidad, in Jamaica, the island of Guadeloupe. Now I'm in Fiji, so it's a little bit all over the place.
you're an islander. No matter where you've been, you're an island. That's the thing about that too. So the thing is, Coach, how do you feel? Where's your background from? Because this would like to know your. Can we say soccer? Because in this country, you say soccer now, it's a swear word. They call it football. So where did you start your game? Where did you go?
So I was born in the French Caribbean in Guadeloupe, and then I had to grow up on the island of Saint Martin, actually, and I had to move to France, mainland, to play football when I was 13, went through the academy system, and then I played in France until I was 28, then played in the MLS in the US, and also in Southeast Asia. And I played for the Guadeloupe national team. And after this, I opened my own club in the US for 10 years to develop players the way I felt it should have been done. And he's one of them, actually.
Fantastic.
And then I work for FIFA as a FIFA talent coach. And I was also the head coach of the St. Martin national team in the CONCACAF. So
St. Martin, unbelievable. Your background is massive. And now I do know a bit about the MLS. Are we talking about who we're talking about? Which team are you from? Where did you play in the MLS?
Sporting Kansas City and New York Red Bulls.
I was going to say the other one. Don't worry, I'll find it now. I'm so amazed at your background in the game and you in the game. So where are you thinking of going in the future? Because I think you've got a lot to actually give out there. Where do you think you're going?
Honestly, I just take it day by day, and we'll see where God leads me. Yeah.
I tell you what, mate, God is the man that sees everybody go through where they want to go through life too. And what do they say? But the thing is, look, it's a pleasure talking to you, because I know all the. I could talk to you about the Caribbean like big time. And the reggae, I could do. That's a different story. And yourself, are you into the music at all?
Yeah, definitely.
Which sort of music are you into?
I like soca. I like R&B, dancehall, reggae.
Oh my God! If I was to talk to you, if I was to show you my videos, you would say, "Who's this?" I got a video. I got a band. You should see my video. I could send you the video. I've got to talk to you about this. My videos, the Caribbean Kings 8-piece band, massive around this country. So, I did your music. I love the soccer. Fantastic talking to you, Coach.
Thank you.
Fantastic. You too, Kelly. Keep it up, because I can see you going places shortly, my friend.
Appreciate you.
And Bulla FC is my team.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Thank you, boys. Thank you. Thank you. Now, Christian, I was actually watching the last game you played against South Melbourne, of course. Mate, you marshal your troops very well out there. And I've been watching you actually, you're sort of like, how can I say this to you? You really got the team going in the middle there when you're in the middle and actually talking to them. You're like a second coach on the field.
Well, I try to be.
A little bit further?
Yeah, I try to be. Yeah, and something I think I could do a little bit better as well. So, yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay. So the thing about this tonight was a really hard game. It could have gone either way. You saw that yourself, how it could have gone either way. Your shots at goal, those free kicks, always going over the top. Have the boys been practicing a lot their shooting, stationary shooting at all?
Yes, they do. And to be fair, normally they're a bit better at it. I think it was last week, one of the boys hit the crossbar. Another one of the boys has scored from a free kick, so not tonight though.
Okay. But let me tell you one thing about you. Somebody told me that you scored a goal in the World Cup, the Club World Cup.
Clubs.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
Club World Cup.
You scored a goal against Boca Juniors, is that right?
Correct.
How did you guys qualified? You played for the Auckland club.
City.
Yeah, so basically you were at that World Cup. It's amazing for a New Zealand team to get out there. How do you feel that experience, bringing that experience into this team?
Yeah, again, that's something I try to do is bring my experience from the likes of the Club World Cup into this team. We have a relatively young team, fresh team, so yeah, it's definitely something I try to do.
It's amazing that you're coming from that competition, coming into this competition. Did you ever feel that you'd be playing professionally at all when this turned up?
There was a point where I didn't. Probably, I was getting into a teaching career, and I was ready to get stuck into that, and then this opportunity came about, and I thought, why not? So it's been good so far.
It's fantastic having you on talking to us today on Football Less. But let me say, you're in Honiara next week. The conditions you're going to feel from one to the other extreme. How do you guys handle that extreme weather? And then tonight was a bit cold for you guys.
Yeah, it was a bit chilly. We're in Papua New Guinea about a few weeks ago, which is similar to Honiara. So, look, it's going to be tough, but hopefully the weather is a bit kinder to us.
One more thing I'll ask you is the difference in the training in the different weather. Does the coach train, the extreme heat and in the colder weather, is there different training regimes that you do? Less running when you're training in the hotter weather, more ball work, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it definitely takes a bit to acclimatise to those conditions. The first session and the first game are normally a bit of a shock to the system, but then you adjust and it's not as bad.
Mate, thank you very much, and good luck in Honiara.
Thank you very much.
We could be there. We don't know yet, mate.
Oh, hopefully, yeah.
Thank you very
Beautiful
much.
place.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, right now, we never talk to referees that much, but Paul, you're a referee. Thank you for joining us today. I wanted you to bring your whistle in, but that was going to be like a funny thing. But anyway, look, tell us all about yourself in New Zealand, because I know your son's playing over here at Auckland FC. I see it up there. That you're going to show that little thing there. There it is, guy. Auckland FC right
Can
there.
you see it? Yeah.
Please tell us about what's going on in New Zealand with you as a referee first.
Thanks for having me, first of all. I started refereeing, 10 years ago as a way of trying to give back to the game, because I played a little bit pretty badly, but decided a way of staying fit and giving back to the game to take up refereeing. And I got incredibly well supported through the system in New Zealand football and Northern football, and thoroughly enjoy it. I haven't done any for a year or so, been working on fitness, but really keen to get back into it. I find it incredibly enjoyable, challenging and enjoyable, a great way to give back.
And so the refereeing you're doing, in what league are you refereeing? Is it the main league, the New Zealand league?
No, it's not at the highest level. Got up to sort of one level below the highest level, and was keen to push on and keep going, and might get back into that in my 50s now, so got to work pretty hard on the fitness to...
You're talking about 50s, really?
To do that, but yeah, it is an incredible way to give back and to take part. It's the best, they call it the best view in the stadium, being out in the middle.
So the competition that you're in, can you explain the competition that you're actually doing your refereeing in?
Yeah, well, it's some pretty serious footballers. They're training hard. These clubs are training 2 or 3 times a week. It's some of the best players in the country. I've done men's and women's matches and enjoy them equally. And yeah, so it's good fun. It's good fun.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And of course, what are the players towards you? Do they, there's always a relationship between players and referees, don't you? Some referees they love, some. Are you the one that they love?
That's a great question. And you know what? I got some really good coaching and guidance and support on my journey from one of those guys that's here, actually, Aaron Day.
Yes.
And it's all about relationship, eh?
Yes, it is.
To answer your question, they might not like me all the time, but they respect me. And you have to build that relationship from showing up punctually, the way you present yourself, your attention to detail, being fit and being in position. That all contributes to building relationships on the pitch.
That's fantastic.
It's such an important part of it.
So that's fantastic that you've got a relationship with all the players, most of the players. And the league, you've got how many teams in that league?
Oh, gosh, you're putting me on the spot. It would have been 12 the last time I ref, which was a good couple of years ago.
Okay, so let's talk about why you're here today. Now, have you travelled to the other islands as well to check out things? The other islands where, you started in New Zealand at the first games of the Oceania Professional League. Did you go from New Zealand to Papua New Guinea?
We didn't go to Papua New Guinea.
The weather.
The heat might have got to us, but busy at home and work, so couldn't get there. But a perfect opportunity to come, easy jump across the Tasman to come to Melbourne. OFC and all the organisation here has been pretty incredible. It's been
Absolutely
a great
amazing.
experience.
Absolutely amazing.
The weather hasn't quite played its part, but it's still been incredible. The attention to detail, the playing surface, everything. It's been a great trip. It's been
beautiful.
It's been a great trip.
It's opened my mind about the standard and everything's unbelievable.
Yeah,
the way they're running it.
It's really
beautiful.
It's really super impressive. I mean, this facility here, beautiful grandstand.
Home of the Matildas.
Yeah, immaculate playing surface. So, a real pleasure. A real pleasure.
Okay, now let's talk about your son is playing it for Auckland FC. Tell us about
we're
him.
very proud. My wife and I of our 19-year-old boy, Aston Burns. He's in the Auckland FC OFC Pro League team,
Yes.
and we're very proud of that. He's worked really hard. He played the National League back in New Zealand for the Auckland FC Reserves, the development squad.
Fantastic.
And they had a particularly good National League, actually, and they're incredibly well coached. Again, the attention to detail, the professionalism. So this is an incredible step for him. He's had some good game time. He had a start in Papua New Guinea and managed to score a goal against Tahiti, actually.
Fantastic.
So going well, but learning so much. I know he'll be sponging off the other players and all the staff. And so, yeah, we're pretty excited about it.
And now his development, where did his development start club? How did you get him involved in the game?
Yeah, great question. He's been playing since he was 5, just at our local club.
Wow.
In sort of southeast Auckland, Fencibles, and played at a couple of other clubs along the way, Eastern Suburbs, Auckland City.
I remember that club in the World Club
World Cup.
Yes, I remember them very well.
They're incredible what they've done over the years for Auckland City, but also for football in New Zealand. Football is an incredibly good place in New Zealand, and growing so much more every single day. And Auckland FC, we have a lot to thank them for that.
Beautiful.
As a country, because it is the beautiful game. It brings people together. It connects people. And things are going really well in New Zealand.
Well, that's great to hear that there's positive things happening in New Zealand. It's fantastic to hear all that stuff. But so how did his journey getting up to from 5 years old, first club, right up to the senior level now? That's very hard for you to say these things, I betcha.
Yeah, he's very humble, and he'd struggle to even answer that question. The way I'll answer it is, he had incredibly good, kind, caring people around him. Coaches, our parents played their part a bit, but he's had good people around him. He's been at good clubs. He's had good teammates, and he has an incredible work ethic and attitude. He's in love with the game.
Fantastic.
And so I think if that's the starting point, if that's where you're coming from, you can ride the highs and lows a bit, and it hasn't all been smooth sailing. It's not been perfect every step of the way. He had growing issues like lots of teenagers do, but managed to persevere through those. And now he's in a professional environment with incredibly good staff and teammates around him.
What great development he's had in playing now in the Oceania Professional League for Auckland FC. How are you seeing the game so far? What do you think of the game?
Fascinating game today, and quite an even first half.
It is.
Auckland FC got
It's
off
hard
to a
to
good
pick a
start.
player. It's hard to pick somebody out there.
I think, probably should have had a couple
Yes,
of goals.
yes.
We had a penalty that was well saved. And then late in the first half, Tahiti went very close and probably should have had a goal themselves.
That poster.
That's right.
He hit it
That's
I
right.
think the post could have broken the way he hit it.
That's
didn't he?
right.
Gee,
exactly.
he hit it hard.
Exactly. So the second half, which I think is probably about to start, will
Shortly.
be fascinating.
Well, it's been a tough game today. It's both teams are on level par the way it looks like. So let's just see what happens. And thank you for joining us on Football S.
You're so welcome. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much. For a referee, you're not a bad bloke. I'm only joking. Thanks, guys.
Check the ball. You want me to check the ball?
He wants you to
for
check
pressure.
the ball. Check the ball. He wants you, the director wants you to check the ball.
Without the special needle, let me see if I can do it with thumb and forefinger.
Okay.
That's pretty good. Someone's done a good job of that.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Thank
extra special then.
Thank you, Paul, for joining us. Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. Matt, they call you the Superman down here at, of course, at Vanuatu United. Mate, that's saved today. Mate, some of the boys are saying, is he going to get it? Some of the boys spoke to me. How did you end up? That was like a torpedo.
Yeah, well, we went, a long period of the game without a shot, so I was in the back of my mind thinking, well, chances are they're going to have a pop at me soon. So, yeah, making sure I was ready, and, thankfully I got the old body up there.
Mate, some of your... There's a lot of these passes that you were doing from the back there, and I'm thinking to myself, some of these, they were really low. They were very low kicks. They were actually passes. Was that a set play that you guys have been practicing? That's what it sounds like. The way you were passing or getting those goal kicks out, they were very different. They were passes or something special about what was happening there?
Yeah, we're just trying to be purposeful in, in the goal kick, not just, booting it long. Obviously, the conditions, I had to sort of adapt the way I normally kick it and try and, like you said, slice through the ball and keep it a little bit lower. So, yeah, definitely purposeful, and I'm thankful that most of them come off today.
Mate, your experience is showing out there. Melbourne victory. How many games again? They said. How many games? 150.
No, not that many, but yeah, a couple for Melbourne Victory, a couple for Brisbane Roar. So
Jeez, Brisbane
yeah,
Roar.
just trying to show my experience out there and lead the boys around as best I can.
Mate, I just couldn't believe the way the guys played out there. It was amazing, wasn't it? I mean, what did you think? It was fierce.
Yeah.
It was demanding, the game today. A very physical game. As you saw how physical it was there. I mean, the Japanese boy, I know you guys are bringing him down a lot. I understand that. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do, win a game. Is that right?
Well, especially for us, we're learning, and this is all, a part of being professional, managing the game. And, it's not always going to be pretty football. And sometimes you've got to fight. And, one thing with our team is we don't lack fight. Everyone's there for the right reasons, willing to fight for each other and for Vanuatu. So, yeah, obviously we realised, they're key threats today, and we had to nullify them. So, the boys did an amazing job of that. And, thankfully for me, I get a really good view of it all. And, yeah, just really admiring performance from the boys.
Gee, how much? I was just looking at the replays at VAR, mate.
I haven't seen them yet. But
wait till you see them. Wait till you see them. And so, mate, you come back to home to play. You're home now, playing here now. How did you feel playing in every other island country there in New Zealand, mate? The weather patterns that you're copping playing, are they affecting you yourself playing in particularly in Papua New Guinea? Wow.
Yeah, well, that was a really hot climate, and my first time in Papua New Guinea, and it was a bit of a shock for me, to be honest, with the heat. But that's part of being a professional athlete. It's just trying to adapt the best you can. But yeah, I'm loving being home here in Melbourne, and I spent 8 years here, so playing in front of my family and my friends.
Fantastic.
I love it, and every chance I get now as an athlete to do that, I cherish.
Matt, all I can say is the only way's up for Vanuatu United, of course, and mate, keep up the good work, and thank you for joining us on Football S.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you. Azariah, welcome to Football S. I just want to tell you that today was an amazing performance by you guys. Clinical finishes. But let me say, those offsides, me looking at it on the screen, this much, to me, why wouldn't they just let them as goals? You could have won at least by 5-0. What do you think?
Firstly, thank you, God, for the 2 victory and the clean sheets we take. And yeah, I think look offsides. We play things me goal. We play no sabe make anything. It is what it is, and we just accept them 2 goals from the game, and the clean sheets we take the 3 points.
Well, to me, I think at least 2 goals should have been left through. 2 goals should have. And if you're talking about maybe just one finger over the line, I mean, that's VAR is VAR, and everybody complains about VAR. I like VAR. I hate VAR. Let the supporters think about that. The players play, and that's it. You score a goal, you win. But let me tell you some of the notes that I've actually written some notes down here right now. This is what I thought of the game today. Intense, a very intense game. Physical. Boys, there were some tackles out there today too. But what I want to say is the referee wasn't giving very many yellow cards. There was a lot of things happening to you guys as well. But what did you think of the referee's performance? You can't talk too much about the ref. I know that.
I think the referee make a work plan, and when we play Lanem is go hard but be smart with the tackle.
Yes.
So I think all boys only make one way play plan to make him go hard but go smart.
Yes.
So yeah.
And also your goalkeeper, Matt Acton. What a goalkeeper! you know what he looks like to me. He looks like he's like some kind of Superman. The way his body is, and the way remember that goal he saved today. My God, I thought that's going in, but he put his hand up and tipped it over. The disappointment on the other supporters' faces, the way they were going. What did you think of that save?
Oh, I think lo set lo bench like for the few.
Yes.
Play things say goal ya now. Play sec mate me just save me one good save for the team. And
so what do you think of Matt? What do you think when he goes to training and everything, the professionalism that he brings? Because he used to play A-League in Australia, a lot of A-League games.
Oh yes, for Matt, I think me bring him bifla experience and good motivation blo mifla. So when me experience him lo A-League and me give lo team, me big one to mas me one bifla boost lo team. So I think Matt me play one bifla role to mas lo team and also lo training.
He would probably be called as a key player in your team.
Oh, yes.
For sure, is that right?
So, yeah, 100% me one key player of the team because how much experience I got, and me just one boost for the team.
Well, continue your fantastic performance today. You're off to Honiara, to the Solomon Islands. Very hot.
Oh yes, I think by what time is similar, but Solomon Islands are more hot. But I think the boys will adapt to it, and yeah, we'll get the.
And let me say one thing:
results.
every other part of you've played in the Pacific, from New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, Australia. Now, the coldest weather's here today. Is that right?
I think weather is alright. Wind is small, but I think the boys only adapt them.
Adjusted very well.
Yeah, I think the New Zealand weather is a bit cold, but I think weather bloated them alright. All boy only adjust.
Well, thank you very much, Isaiah, for
thank
today,
you very much,
and of
man.
course, keep up the good work. And we're watching you on FIFA Plus. Remember FIFA Plus, guys? That's the way you watch this man on FIFA Plus. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, what's your name?
Well, my name is Lionel Kuya.
Okay, yes. Let me see. Lionel.
Lionel, yeah.
Lionel. Okay, now, Lionel, I have never seen the atmosphere. I have been in football for many years, but the atmosphere today is unbelievable. We don't see this in Australia. Have you travelled here from the islands to come here? Have you from here, or you're from?
We're from Solomon Islands.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So you travelled all the way to the game. Congratulations. Congratulations. So the atmosphere, are you going to, so the Solomon Islands, next week, then Honiara.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Are you going to be at the games too?
Some of us will be going home to witness the game in the home ground.
Fantastic, the home ground, beautiful.
We are very glad that we come here to support the team, Solomon Islands. And today, this is the spirit of soccer.
Unbelievable. So Solomon Islands, your number one sport is soccer.
Soccer, yeah.
And the funny thing is, the Fijian stuff is all rugby union, you know? It's rugby union. So everybody, what can we sing a beautiful song? Just a song from because you have beautiful voices.
Okay, wonderful, yeah.
Can we sing a song?
Okay, boys.
Harmonies. Can we sing a song? Not the national anthem, a song. That's it, come on.
Mekem kosi wakalong kona suti apu sekem heti kekim
Clap your hands if you're out there, clap your hands.
Yen karange heti lusimani ting ba long you lusim ho long time tu ya sova mino look mu dasta wa mino like mu mani karange ti lusimani.
You're making me cry. You're making me cry. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you, boys. Now we got Miria here, guys. Of course, she's all the way from Tahiti. She's supporting Tahiti United. Miria, congratulations for coming out to Australia.
Thank you.
You're going to get a big voice here and tell us you've come here. You're related to one of the coaches or something. Is that right?
Yes, my dad is the co-coach.
The coach.
Yeah. The second one.
So he's the assistant coach, as they say. So what do you think? Now you've got a team that you could support and from the Pacific. How do you feel about that?
Well, so we're really proud of that because it gives the football from Tahiti to evolve. And so it's really good. We're really proud of the boys and everyone who worked hard for this round too.
So when did you guys arrive from Tahiti?
So we arrived on Saturday.
Saturday. So you've been here, you've seen Melbourne and what it's all about.
Yeah.
I bet you find it a bit colder here at Tahiti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cooler.
I've lived in the Pacific. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So is there any particular players you could actually tell us, one of the players that you like out there who's really good? Tahiti.
The islands are better than the main island because we have 118 islands.
My God!
That compose the French Polynesia.
Let's follow français. Oui. I know that one.
Yeah, we do speak French and Tahitian. it's a little bit like Maori.
Yes.
And so Bora Bora is the most famous place from French Polynesia.
Wow, fantastic. So we're going to see the boys really go out here today against South Melbourne. You know, you've heard of South Melbourne, how good they are and whatever. So what do you think? What do you think the scores will be?
We don't know. I will see. I don't want to talk too early, you know.
Okay. And you've got all your families come too as well? All your family, who was it? Mother, dad?
Mother, cousins, aunties, and nieces.
So what was that again? You can look straight at the camera.
So my mother, my 2 cousins, their daughters, and my aunt.
Well, anyway, the thing is, we're still waiting to see where the game's going to go here because of the rain. You've seen the rain, what's going on here? Oh, my God, have you ever seen that sort of rain in Australia? No. In Tahiti, you never see that sort of rain. But we're going to get the idea now on when the game's going to start. So how do you like Melbourne?
Oh, good.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you very much for joining us on Football List. And don't be shy. It's all about football today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Ryan, now, you're one of the CEOs, of course, of Christchurch United. Christchurch, did I get it wrong?
So I'm South Island United CEO.
Yes,
and I'm Christchurch United General Manager.
There you go, fantastic. So there's a relationship between the two clubs, is that right?
We're one and the same, but we have 2 clubs under one umbrella, essentially.
That's fantastic. So basically, you've got the boys here, South Island United. Thank you for these fantastic souvenirs. We're going to be putting up in our studio, of course, and using them up there. Now, how long did it take you guys to get this together?
Well, it depends if you include the bid. The bid was started last year, January.
Okay.
And then post the bid, we had 4 months to get the team set up, the club running. It's been a
hectic
roller coaster.
My God, that's not much time at all, is it?
No, 4 months is, I think, our kit for the first game arrived 3 days before kickoff.
Oh, my God, that's just cutting it fine, as they say. Is that right?
That's the one.
And the thing about this is, of course, you said you're from Christchurch, but how does it eventuate when you are Christchurch as well, and then part of the southern, of course, the south, the south team, of course, of New Zealand, the South FC. Now, how does that work out with both clubs?
Yeah, so we've been quite deliberate around how we're approaching this. Christchurch United is a club that formed in 1970, and it's had a lot of domestic success. One of the most successful clubs in the country. I think 6 national leagues and 7 Chatham Cups, which is our equivalent to the FFA Cup. And so we wanted to hold on to that heritage and that legacy and make sure that we're still operating as Christchurch United in the National League in New Zealand. And then South Island United was about creating a club for the South Island.
For the whole region.
For the whole region. So Christchurch United competes amongst all the other South Island clubs and the national clubs, whereas South Island United, we wanted it to be about embracing the South Island and elevating the South Island football community together. And so our campaign essentially is, can we unite the South Island in terms of football clubs, football community, the community, businesses? What can we do to kind of unite all of that? So
and
you would have actually seen on our away shirt, we have the 70 plus clubs of the South Island all represented on the shirt.
We're going to have to look at that for sure. I haven't seen it yet, but are you wearing it today? Are they wearing it?
No, we're not wearing it today.
We're going to have to look at that online. We're going to have to get it online. And also, that opportunity shows that you have a home base.
Yeah.
That ground you've got, your own ground, is the home base. So you'd have that part of it, the Oceania Professional League part, and that's smart because you've got a home base, a ground as well, training facilities and everything. So what are they like over there?
Yeah, well, we've actually got, so what we're going to do with South Island United is we've got our home base, our training centre, which is 20 hectares of our own land that we're developing into a multi-sports club. And I think until you see it, you don't realise the scale of it. And it's growing quickly. We've just built a gymnasium for our gymnastics club.
Wow.
Our hope is to expand into having 30 different clubs at the club across different sports. So we've got that. We've got our own artificial turfs. We've got grass fields. We've got a restaurant and bar being built.
Wow.
But we also want to have bases across the South Island. So we're going to be able to play games in Dunedin, play games in Nelson.
Have affiliates everywhere.
That's right. And we've got partner clubs across the South Island already. So how do we go and provide opportunities for them to go watch professional football? Because it's the first professional club in the South Island.
Fantastic.
So yeah, we've got that home base in Christchurch. We're also lucky to have what I think is the best stadium in the Southern Hemisphere.
Mhm.
Brand new Christchurch Stadium that has a roof. So these cancellations that are happening here,
A roof?
wouldn't have happened in Christchurch.
We have. You've got a roof on the whole ground.
Yeah.
Everyone out there, these guys are ahead of us in Australia. We need to come and do a tour of this ground and have a look at it. So how high is the roof?
Well, this stadium is in the city centre. It's not. We don't own this stadium.
Yeah.
It's owned by local government, but the stadium is 30,000 seater.
Wow, that's massive.
And has a roof. And then we also have the Dunedin Stadium that has a roof as well.
I've never heard this before, and I can tell you right now in football, this is the first time that you guys are going to be hearing this in New Zealand, and our weather in Australia, and we know our weather during the winter. So what's it like during the winter playing in these stadiums?
Well, the stadium's just been built. So it's a $750 million stadium. It's just about to be completed, in April. And the Crusaders will play a game in there shortly.
The rugby boys, yes.
Yeah. So it's going to be warmer. It'll still be cold, but it'll be warmer than being in the winter, than being outside. And then in the summer, it'll be great. So
what about, so basically they've been made as all-purpose stadiums or just for the game itself?
When you say all-purpose, do you mean?
Using other codes like the Crusaders playing?
So it's going to be multi-purpose for events, shows, various sports. But what will be different to most New Zealand stadiums, and I'm sure it's the same in Australia, is there won't be cricket.
I was going to mention that actually.
So you have that, I like it when cricket stadiums are built for cricket.
Yes.
Because the viewing spectacle is weakened by having the fans so far away from the stadium.
Yes.
Yeah. So we've also got plans to build our own stadium at our home ground. So we're building a 5,000 seater in the next 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about having purpose-built 5,000 awesome atmosphere for those not-so-big games.
You're so far ahead of Australia, it's not funny with stadiums, Chris. Sorry, Ryan, I mean, I could go on forever here. We're going to have to talk to you again online because you're very, very busy at the moment. So, mate, all the best for the stadiums and the professionalism of the game in New Zealand. It's really going over and over to the top. It's fantastic having you here. So I didn't want to keep you for too long, but we'll have to get in touch again. I'll get on your website and talk to you and get you online on our show. Thank you very much, Ryan. Fantastic. Thank you. Well, guys, right now I've got Stephen Kampouris. He's my cousin actually right now. He's going to be talking about the Pro League right now and what it stands for. Can you tell us, Stephen?
Yeah, get ready for the OFC Pro League, the ultimate football showdown in Oceania, with the top clubs from New Zealand, Fiji, Papua New Guinea, Pacific Islands and Australia battling out. This competition is where the region's best football talent rises to the top. Don't miss the action and excitement and the unforgettable moments. It's time for Oceania's finest to shine, and you're invited to be part of it. You can watch it live catch all the action live on FIFA Plus app, or experience the atmosphere in person at the stadium. The official website is ofcproleague.com. And of course, you can see the highlights on Football S Show.
Of course, the Football S Show is on, of course, on Channel 31 Melbourne, 5 p.m. Thursday nights, and also on the same day, same night, you'll be able to see it on Foxtel Aurora Channel at 8 p.m. So we've got the two shows on the same night. So everybody, if you've got your Foxtel, you're paying for it, you love it, you can watch it at 8 p.m. Or also on Channel 31, you can actually watch that at 5 p.m. or you can record it as well. And don't forget the CTV Plus app. It's also on the CTV Plus app, also on the app stores, iOS or Android. You can get them on there too, and you can watch it at 5 p.m. You're watching Channel 31 on the CTV Plus app. Press the live on the bottom and get there and watch the show at 5 p.m. So what do you think of today's the game so far?
Oh, it's a fantastic game between Tahiti and Papua New Guinea. Tahiti scored a goal in the first half, another goal in the second half, the first half again, and Papua New Guinea bounced back with a goal of their own. All goals scored in the first half. Second half was a contested game, but no goals there, and Tahiti come away with their second win of the competition.
And tonight we've got, of course, Fiji, Bulla FC versus, of course, South Island FC from New Zealand guys tonight. So they're all they're catch-up matches today. So we're going to see this great game. And don't forget, tomorrow at 7 p.m, South Melbourne versus Solomon Kings. Wow, that's going to be a massive game tomorrow, because
going to be big.
That many people turn up. The atmosphere will be absolutely magic. It'll be fantastic tomorrow. So we'd love to see you guys out here as well to watch this game. So we're going to go away right now, prepare ourselves for, of course, Buller FC versus South Island FC. Back very shortly. Thank you.